Getting your BAS agent license is a great way to start building your own business. Maybe you've worked as an accountant internally or a bookkeeper, or maybe you're looking to start something new and have a passion for bookkeeping. The BAS agent is the first step in building your own practice. So, in this session, we're going to go through what a BAS agent does, how a BAS agent program works, and what you'll get out of it at the end. So, what do we do at the Accountant Academy, and how does it help you succeed? Our goal is to get you licensed, is to get you your BAS agent license. So what we do is we give you the experience and the supervision needed to get the license. We help you build your practice as you go. So you get hands-on experience while you're actually building your own practice. So you go out and you go find your clients, you do all the work, but we train you and supervise you along the way. So by the time you leave the program, you have a practice ready to go. We're here to support your growth too. So we've got many different kinds of materials. So we've got online courses, we've got knowledge-based articles, we've got lots of videos. You've got access to me and my team. Whatever is needed to get your BAS agent license as quickly as possible. So I know I've touched on this already, but basically the step-by-step guide to your success is you go get your clients, right? So using your referral networks, using the marketing, whatever means necessary to get your clients. So you do the work. Obviously, we train you on that. Ultimately, you prepare and do all the work, and then we review it. So you get feedback from us, from me and my team, about what's right and what's wrong, and how to fix that. And ultimately, it gets lodged. So we do the final lodgements, but after the work is completed. Okay, so you'll see how the whole process works. You won't be alone. You're here with us on a journey to getting your license. And once you hit your hours, so it's usually about 1,000 hours for bookkeepers, BAS agents. It could be slightly more if you're not a member of an industry body. Once you hit those hours, you get your license signed off. You carry on, not just with the experience and the license, but you've also got your client base there ready to go, which you can build on. So what do you get access to in the program? So you get access to everything you need to be able to deliver a service to your client. Okay, so it's very similar to having your own practice. So you get access to the tax software, you get access to the ATO portal and all the training and resources that we have. So the software we do use is Xero. So we use Xero Blue, they call it. Xero Tax, where we do all the BAS lodgements. And then we've got Xero Work Papers, where we do all our workings to justify what we've lodged. And then the ATO portal. And like I say, we've got online courses, webinars, all those kinds of things. So you get access to all of that. So what experience counts with bookkeeping and BAS agents? It's pretty easy because most of what you do counts towards your BAS agent license. So it's not just lodging the activity statements, it's also reconciling the bank account, entering invoices, doing payroll. Okay, so anything that involves giving advice to a client on any kind of tax consequence, GST, PAYG withholding, super, for example. So you can typically get to that 1,000 hours fairly quickly. The only things that don't really count are things like payroll tax or state-based kind of taxes or say management reporting. Okay, so you need to be given actual advice on, say, GST and whatnot. So how long does it take? I've been through this a few times. So it takes about 1,000 hours for most people. Okay, so how many clients do you need? I always get asked this question. Obviously, the question is, or the answer is, it depends. So it depends how many hours you're doing for each client. Okay, so if you've got some fairly large clients that you do a lot of ongoing work for, you might only need 15. So we've worked with people that have had like 15 or less even clients, but they have so much work from those clients. Obviously, if you've got a lot of smaller clients, there could be more. But as long as you get to the 1,000 hours, and the quickest we've got someone reach 1,000 hours starting from scratch is 10 months. So you can get it pretty quickly. How's the training delivered? So we've got online self-paced courses. We've got monthly webinars, detailed knowledge-based articles where we break down complex tax law into simple and easy to understand terminology. Monthly newsletters. We've got personalized video tutorials. So we do record everything so then you can go back to it in your own time if you need to review it. Obviously got the one-on-one meetings with me and my team. So what's expected from you? Again, obviously you're learning, but also building your practice. So it is your job to go out there and find clients and onboard them, again, with our support. So you do all the work, preparing the activity statements, doing the payroll, all those kinds of things. We review it all before getting it lodged. So the big thing is around being proactive and applying the tax law, okay? So it's not just as simple as doing a bank rec or a payroll, right? the key is to actually understand what you're doing, okay? Because, obviously the first step is learning how to use the software, which is a lot about what we do. But then once you've understood that, you need to look at the practical side. Why am I doing this? What does this mean? Okay? Because that helps you with two things. It helps you be proactive and give valuable advice to your clients. But also, because this always happens, you'll get some messy accounts. It helps you actually clean up those accounts. What we do, we're in charge of all the compliance and supervision. And so the tax practitioners board are changing a lot of things at the moment. So we're making sure we keep across that and making sure we update you on that. So we're very much focused on that compliance and supervision side. Obviously, training too is our biggest thing. We love the training. So we're here to do that ongoing training and support. That's what we do. Okay, so that helps you get up to speed quicker, offer services to your clients quicker, but also ultimately get that BAS agent license quicker. So we do all the final reviews and sign off of everything you do. Again, and just making sure we're being compliant and you're supervising your work. And we're here for you for guidance, obviously with all the resources, and you've got me and my team to help you. So the structure, the way that the program works for the duration you're in the program is we've got our accounting firm, the Accounting Academy. Okay, so that is the BAS agent. It's technically a tax agent, but you can do BASs through it too. So the way it works is you contract to us, okay? You do all the work, and your client has a letter of engagement with us. So we put your brand on there, so they can trade under your business name, but everything needs to come through the Accounting Academy. So that is the invoicing, that is a letter of engagement, that's all the payments. And the reason we do that is to make sure we're compliant with the Tax Agent Services Act, which basically says, you can't invoice a client, you can't receive a payment if you're not a registered BAS agent. So that's why we structure it that way. So who owns the clients? You're 100% owner of that client, those clients. Those clients belong to you. So when you finish the program, you take them with you, okay? We have agreements in place to obviously ensure that is, all in writing. But yeah, they're completely yours. So we never contact your clients unless there's 3 reasons, right? You ask us to. So sometimes there's some complex issues people want us to get involved in. That's fine. There's some kind of legal issue, or there's a dispute between yourself and the client, okay? So those are the only times we will step in. So if you're ready to take the next step, the first thing you need to do is we complete a sign-up form. So feel free to do that. We'll review it and we'll collect some more details and then send out the agreement. Once everything's signed, we give you access to everything. We start your onboarding when we get you trained up, and you can start. So from the time you sign the agreement through to onboarding, it can be within 24 hours. So we can get you up running as quickly as possible. So your future starts here. Let's make it happen.